Hello, Libra. Hold on one second. I'm going to try something out here. Let's see if let's see how do you get this a little bit lighter here for the cards at least. Okay, let's hope this works for you. Because I have two lights, one on each side, but this side's like really dark over here. What the heck? And my light, maybe if I put something to the light, that would probably be better. Let's see if I can do that. Hold on one second. Maybe that'll work. Reflecting the light. Well, I don't know. Okay. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for your weekend energy. See, from January 25th, which is already almost over, until 27th. So, yeah. So this may or may not have happened already or begun to happen, but this is, the intention was for today too. But, oh, it seems like recording videos and then uploading them is a 2-hour process. And so I do have some that are actually uploading as we need them. And I can just, so I've been sitting there doing one while another one's, I've got 3 of them all ready to go while one's still processing to get out over onto YouTube. So I just said, blah. Haven't I learned my lesson yet? I always want to try to give a good video that's, I'm recording, but oh gosh, when I have more than just one video, it's a little bit harder because there's 12 videos I have to do for each sign, one for each sign that is. So it's not fair to sit there and wait. So this is for Libra, Sun and Rising, Venus sign. Let's see what's going on for your weekend. You and whoever else you're dealing with. Alrighty, we're about ready, and I just, if you want a timestamp, because I'm going to lay out these cards, there's 4 group right here is for you. This is your energy, and this is another person's energy. And if this isn't you over here, or you're another person's energy, then this is you also, but it's just the way most people have other people they're dealing with in their daily lives through the internet. Maybe you're not dealing with anybody. So some of this will apply to you, though, if you don't decide might not apply to you. Could be family members, too, though. You might have family members, but they have an influence. This person over on this side will have an influence on you. Or maybe it's just a secret, right? Sometimes that happens with my cards, like, oh, look at this. So let's see what's going on. All right, the underlying energy is you're coming off being on the defensive before. This is like coming in, you're on the defense. And why would that be? Because maybe you're trying to have take care of yourself and control your environment. And so you're ready to like cut other people off. Maybe someone's dealt you the wrong hand. You're trying to move forward in your life, but you're still protecting your stuff, and you've worked really hard and you're feeling really overburdened. So you're taking a time out. And so you're, because of feeling overworked and overburdened, it's like you don't want your energy to be, it's all right to be selfish, but you're just wanting to really take some time out for yourself and regain your peace of balance before you go back off into work, most likely. So yeah, overall energy is dealing with conflict from other people, other people's opinions, other people you're just watching though, because you're keeping defensive. You're most likely picking and choosing your battles. So what you're choosing to get involved in and what you're not. So you're like taking a step back and letting everybody else have their little opinions and fight with each other. And you're just staying, okay, whatever, I'm staying out of this. You're feeling like you'd rather just maybe continue working on something that you're trying to bring it to perfection. You'd rather just, focus your attention right here. And yeah, you're just like putting the lid on things, working on this, working hard towards something. You'd rather do that than deal with their little conflict over here because you've already felt overburdened enough. So coming into the weekend, you don't need to deal with other people's drama. So you're like kind of basically focusing more on something that's nice and solid for you, something more stable and secure. It's like, oh, I think maybe I'll take the lid off of my money and go count my money. So, looking at your investments and stuff too. And so we have you like, see, they're making a choice. So maybe, that these people are conflicting with you. So what do you have to do? So you're feeling kind of tied, having to make this choice of which way do I go? I'm kind of bored here. Maybe you need to find someplace else to go hang out because they're bothering you. And it's kind of like pissing you off a little. So let's see, what do we got? So we've got you another two. So you're like juggling, really trying to make a well balanced, trying to keep it's like you're taking your stick over here, dropping it to the ground, so you probably walked away, but you're trying to balance out things for yourself, your money, you want to stay balanced. And it's like you're here with this little dog running around on the shore. And it's like, you wait for your ships to come in too, because there's these ships. Well, maybe there's one ship over here that's bigger, and there's one that's little, and you're trying to juggle this decision. What do I do about this? And it's like you're teeter-tottering. It's like doing the balancing act here. Like, this is a situation, and so because of that, you're like, bam, getting your clarity. Like you come up. It's like you're making a decision on what you're going to go do now. It's like you get an insight right there. It's like, oh yeah, and it's like putting fire to your soul. And it's like, boom, the wheel of fortune has changed everything. So now something has changed up. You're changing something in your life. It's like maybe something you didn't see before. Now all of a sudden, whatever choice you're making, you're like, boom, here I go, ready to rock on. You've got luck on your side. So feeling pretty lucky. And then we have the Three of Pentacles here. So we go from the 2 to the 3. So now you're out there. Now that you've made this decision, now you're sharing that with others. Or maybe you could be going and being the one going and taking another person. Let's see, where's the little scroll at over here? The scroll was over here. So here's your solid stuff. This is your future. This is building towards your security. And so here, the scroll's over here. And the scroll has a little green thing in there now, but now he's got this little apple. So he's eating the little apple. Well, you're probably over here maybe sharing your ideas with other people, or you're collaborating with people on this decision that you made over here, that you decided to do because you gain that insight. It's like, oh, look what I found. Maybe you found something while you were over here, because the dog here, look at this, I'll show you something. This is really cool because there's 3 pentacles here, and this dog has a little lunch sack in his mouth. And he's coming over to you while you're on the fence trying to make your decision here, trying to balance out. Here comes the dog. He's bringing you something. What do you think could be in there? Because now you're showing it to these people. You're showing it to your friends. Like, hey, look at this. My dog, this dog could be the squirrel eating with you. It's like the dog turned into a squirrel, okay? It's metaphor. But it's like you're showing these little kids, like, oh, look what I found. And this is like, you're sharing them an idea about this. Like, here, you guys could do this. So you're sharing with these people this idea of something to do. And they're like just really looking up at you like, wow, really? They're really interested in what it is that you have to say. Yep. Yeah. And you got the magician. It's like, I can create anything I want. Look at this. It's like so maybe you're up here, whatever you've shown these people, you feel like, wow, I do some magic. I'm magical. Well, I got it in me, whatever it is you've worked hard to gain new insight. Now you feel, wow, lightning has hit your head, a bolt of lightning. Not only did I say gain insight, it set your soul on fire and you're able to manifest. It's like, I'm doing this. And yeah, there's some snakes in there and all that fun stuff, but you've got control over those snake kind of people if you have snakes around you. Feeling very secure in yourself. This is going from the 8. Here you have that 8. Here's your 9. This is all pentacles. So this is maybe you've been having to make a choice about some type of situation about money. But over the weekend, it's like you've been going out and having fun. And while you're out having fun, it's like you gain new insight because you got away from the conflict and all that. You said, leave it all behind. You made sure everything was secure. You decide, where am I going to go? Now you're out there doing this and that. You find insight. It's like, wow, my luck has changed. You're going and showing it to someone. It's like, dang, I feel like a magician. Look at me. I feel really abundant, working towards my longevity, my long term. And here you are from the 8 to the 9. That's like, boom. So what else? You're bringing something to a conclusion and starting a whole new cycle. It's like this is putting you in a whole new type of world. And because of that, we have the going and having happiness. This is what you're expecting. You're going to have success. But remember, when we have this is a finish, this is like completing and being successful, finishing something and then being successful and celebrating. And then you're going to have new journeys to go forward to, right? Because this is the future right here, this little white line or column right here between you and this other person. There's who knows what you're going to be doing. This could be you. I don't even know why I said that because I didn't say it with the other signs, but if this is you as a single person with no one in your life, which not all of us have that. Sometimes we do. Anyways, you just feel like this is something, whatever you're ending, it's bringing you fulfillment emotionally. It's like you've created this for yourself, a happiness. You've brought this in for your world, your life. Maybe other people too. There's other people. These are your friends. Maybe this could be family members. Just like, hey, because I really don't see no cups here. So I'm assuming this is going to be your friends. And because of that, you're sitting here just feeling really in control of your life. This is like taking control, having the willpower to go forward and lead other people, being kind and caring, but very assertive in truth, and just having a lot of ambition and being just strong. You're not at the king energy because it's still kind of new. You just finished, but you're feeling really secure about this and emotional too, but ambitious to go forward. As far as like being a king energy, that's a little bit more masculine, and this is more of a feminine type of nature. Like you're a kinder, maybe you're a really more sensitive or than a masculine energy. Because a masculine would be the same way, but yet they're just more like challenging. Like they'll dare you. Well, this you probably dare too, but this is just being more nurturing and kind and caring about other people and stuff too, because it shows in here you just this is what you're doing. So there. Now, this other person, if you're dealing with another person, this person's energy for this weekend, they're coming in, they're starting off like just taking a break, breaking away from everybody, not really wanting to deal with people. So they're kind of mirroring you in a way because you've kind of like stepped away and went off and did your own little thing over here. You got away from some bickering over there and took your time and just wanted to be by yourself with your little dog. Man's best friend, right? Is what they say. So this person, though, they're like, even though they're taking a time out, it's like this person, I feel that he feels he, if it's a he or she, they feel that when they get up, even though they're trying to get this break away from everybody, it's like the minute they get up and they're going to be pounced on. these people are just like waiting for him. So this is him or her taking a time out, and he or she's got swords all around him, just protecting himself, because it doesn't look like these people come around, because he's got protection around him. Reason behind all this is he's pretty guarded, so we got another 4 here with him or her. And I'm just saying him because it's like I'm just getting masculine energy, and it's a man and a man. So he's protecting himself, protecting his money. Like, here, you have your money. You're putting your nest egg over here. You've worked really hard. This person is really super duper protective. I mean, they even got their swords up. They've got they're a fortress they're living in. They protect themselves. Maybe they have armed guards or something around them. I don't know, but it's like when they sleep, they have to keep protection around them because of other people just waiting to swoop on in on him. You know, these could be his dogs protecting him too, like 4 security guards, whatnot. But here, the reason behind all this is he's had to protect his money, guard what he holds dear to him, what's his stability, what he builds and creates. There's another square here. There's nothing in there. It's like maybe he has he protects his real true stuff with like a kind of feeling, like just like I'm going to protect this, but he's maybe built a false a false um a false deal to make other people think that if they came to try to, he has like a falseness that he puts forward to other people to let them believe that he doesn't have this, like his nest is empty, because this is a square it's a solid build foundation with sticks he's built, but it's able to, if you just move them with your fingertips, it'll just collapse. Whereas this, where he's standing on, that won't collapse because those rocks are solid, and his money is in between those solid rocks. So he's bound and determined to protect that money. This little squirrel could come along and he'd be okay with that. So he has a trusted friend who knows about this. But this is someone that he probably doesn't trust very many. He trusts a littler type of person, or a really super duper sensitive person, than he would those wolves or these people like that right there. He wouldn't like that. He'd probably take those 4 wands and stick them all right there and make them all even, balance them all out, because he's balanced here and balanced there. There's 2 4s for him, so yeah. It's just odd that there's those 4 sticks, and I just happened to look around to see who he would build a false presentation for, and it would be these people like that you're dealing with over here. Maybe this could be you taking a break, but we're gonna just assume this is this person. But then all of a sudden something unexpected comes into play here. So the reason he's taking a break is that, he's been really on trying to protect. Now he's just going to sleep. But something unexpected has happened while he's, taking his time out. Like taking a time out, something unexpected happens. Boom. Whatever his solid foundation was has now been shooken up. What do you think happened? Wow. So his some sudden change just happens, and now he's having to make a choice about love. Wow. So this person didn't seem like they were the type that was dealing with love at the moment. They've been working on protecting what they've built for themselves, and they have protection around them to protect them when they sleep too. So it's like they're by themselves, and now all of a sudden they have this love energy coming in at them. They're having to make a choice about love. It's like, what the heck? So did you do something? Maybe they seen you. Maybe they have an idea about you over here somewhere around here. They seen you. They could be one of these conflicting people, or they could be this or this group right here that you're seeing as, as you end something, you're going towards happiness and standing in your power. So now this person all of a sudden has to make a decision about love. And because of that, it's like his world is like taking off in a whole new direction. I mean, this person is not the type of person that would leave his home and just fly off to nowhere land, but now all of a sudden he's wanting to fly off. He's making that decision to go forward. So he must have been watching while protecting, building false scenarios, protecting himself from anybody. Maybe he has a lot of money and he just doesn't want other people to know. So this unexpected tower moment, this unexpected change that came in, must have softened his heart. Maybe you passed a test or something for this person, because this is building a false foundation for others to see. And maybe he didn't let you know. Maybe he presented to you as someone who maybe didn't have anything, even though they do. Look at this. They're hiding their stuff. And maybe now all of a sudden, maybe you've come in and been the first person to not want him for his money. And so it's like, or this could be vice versa too. So now this person is like, wow, I need to make a decision about love, and I want to go forward. But I'm going to stand on my truth. I need to make sure I have my boundaries set in place. And I'm going to really look at this person that I go forward towards forward. Oh God, I can't even talk. Anyways, this person is just going to make sure they have, like, they're setting this, they're defensive, they're protective. They're just going to keep their eyes wide open, and they're going to be on the lookout for anything that may look suspicious, and they'll cut you off. They will go out for revenge. That's what this person will do, because that's just what I'm getting. So they're walking away on a journey. They could be just walking away from something, but they've got their cups all lined up here. They've got one cup they've spilt over. Maybe they've decided, okay, they need to go look into a situation. It's like they need to really find out for themselves. There's the moon. So they want to make sure whatever they're doing is good for them, because this is someone who, this is secret now. This is what I'm getting, because here this is a lighter deal, but now this is like in the light of the moon. They're going on a journey. They're taking a journey going, no one knows about, most likely. And because of this journey that they've went to, they're taking a leap of faith. Wow. So this is them deciding to go forward, but they want to make sure, they're just making absolutely sure this is what they want to do. They're looking, so whatever they've watched, they're making a decision, and now it looks like they're taking a risk, and they're just going to see wherever this goes. And look at this. Bada bing, bada boom. There's the 2 cups. So this is like sharing and caring with another person. So this person is coming in willing to try to work, well, not willing to try to work, willing to start, sharing in emotions, and sharing, a love, most likely an unconditional love, because this shows me that this person was looking for someone that's not going to want them for what this is, what they do have. So that's why they presented a falsehood, because they've probably been, chased by a bunch of people already that have gone after them for their money. And so they're just presenting to you that they're a poor person. Just like, and you must have passed their little test or something, because now they're like coming after you. They're making a choice about partnership with you. They're getting to know you now. This is what I would call getting to know you, because this is them going to make a decision. I mean, they've taken this leap of faith. They've went from the 0 to the 2. Who knows where their first cup went? That probably doesn't even matter to them. They actually really like you. So they're willing to work on a partnership with you to try and see what you can give them, because you must have made them feel safe, because they're not even anywhere around with their guards or their dogs, or there's no 4 energy. This person has been waiting for a long time to find the right type of person, and now they've actually found that person, which may be you. So that's for you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Alrighty, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and you guys could leave the thumbs up if you want. You can leave the thumbs down, but I think that was really great. You guys have a great weekend, and see you later.